Good morning, students. Today we'll start from page number 34, atomic mass. As the name indicates, atomic mass means mass of an atom, right? And the unit which was earlier used for atomic mass, unit used was AMU, that is atomic mass unit. But later on, according to IUPAC, if you remember, I had told in my previous lecture, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. It is a branch which approves the names of elements, and according to them, according to IUPAC, now the unit used is U, small u, which means unified mass. Earlier it was AMU, now only U, unified mass, right? So students, when scientists were studying, they were searching various atomic masses of various atoms. They wanted some reference atom to be taken. So they took oxygen as a reference atom because oxygen easily reacts with large number of elements, and the mass which they calculated was in whole numbers, not in decimal, right? But later on, they took carbon as a reference atom. Carbon 12. Carbon, you know, and 12 is mass of a carbon. So they took reference atom as carbon 12. So according to them, the definition of atomic mass unit is, it is the mass equal to exactly 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. I am repeating. 1 AMU is mass equal to exactly 1/12. Carbon mass is 12. तो उसका 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. The students, I will explain you with help of diagrams. With help of the diagrams given on page number 35, figure 3.4. Now you see, I will explain you with this. For example, there is a fruit seller. He is not having weight with him, proper weight, right, to weigh fruits. So he takes watermelon, right? Now he weigh the watermelon. The mass of watermelon is 12 unit, right? So he cut watermelon into 12 pieces, equal pieces. So each piece is 1 unit. Each piece is 1 unit. So total 12 unit mass is there. So he cut in 12 pieces, 1 piece 1 unit, right? Now if you ask him to give 5 unit of apples, 5 unit of apples, so he will keep, what he is doing, he has kept apples in one side of the beam balance, and in another side he will keep 5 pieces of watermelon. 5 unit of apples equalizes 5 pieces of watermelon. 1 piece 1 unit, 5 pieces 5 unit, it balances with 5 unit of apples. If someone asked for 3 units of oranges, so he will keep orange here, and here he will keep how many pieces of watermelon? 3 pieces of watermelon. So here watermelon pieces represent carbon atom. Carbon mass is 12. So 1/12 carbon atom is used as a reference atom. Right? So we take relative atomic mass. Relative atomic mass means that the average mass of any atom as compared to what? As compared to 1/12 the mass of carbon 12 atom. So carbon here is taken as a reference atom to compare, to calculate other masses known as relative atomic mass. Students, I hope you have understood with the help of the example of this watermelon, right? And students, you have to learn table 3.2, atomic masses are given. You have to learn these atomic masses. And students, I told you in my previous lecture also, don't get scared, don't get panic. You will slowly learn the symbols also and atomic masses also, right? And these masses will be using in numericals, right students? Now the next topic is, how do atoms exist? You know, atoms, most of the atoms, they do not exist alone, that is independently. Most of the atoms, they are not able to exist independently alone. They are always in groups. Either they form molecules or they form ions. That I will be explaining in my next lecture. So atoms, they are most of the atoms, they occur in groups, either forming molecules or ions. Ion is not a group, but certain changes take place in the atom which help them to form ions. Then in group, polyatomic ions, right? So these molecules or ions aggregate, that is they are grouped in large number to form the matter which we see in our surroundings. Hope students you have understood this. In next lecture I will be explaining you molecule and ions. And students, since this chapter atoms and molecules are new to you, certain topics are complex, it will take little bit time for you to understand. So my lectures are short, so that in these short lectures you can understand clearly the given topic. These two answers along with this video I am sending. Thank you students and take care.